Good morning, Redemption Hill. Mike Cunningham here. Thank you for joining me for another Thursday morning devotion. Well, this week has a holiday that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to have a kind of a moment of testimony, if you'll indulge me for a second, because this is just a story of kind of me overcoming some things, and so there's been some happiness, there's been some sadness associated with this, and I'm just going to share it with you. I hope it's of value to you this morning as you do your devotion. So Father's Day is coming up this Sunday, and it's always a fun time. It's a fun holiday, but you know what I don't like talk about a whole lot is that there was about 12 Father's Days that I wanted to be a dad and I wasn't. That didn't, biological children were not a part of God's plan for us, and so that was a point of trust that I had with God in terms of being able to just understand His plans are sovereign. And so this means I got to watch my friends raise their kids. Father's Days would come and go. I worked at church, and so we'd always have a big to-do, and I would be lying if I didn't say that there's times that I wanted the cheesy tie, that I wanted the cheesy lunch, and there's just times I just went like it was another Sunday, and you know what? I wished them well. I did. I loved them. I loved them, their kids, and I just really was happy for them. But in my heart of hearts, there were some moments of loneliness there where I had to be patient. I had to wait on the Lord because, when there was a period of time from like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening that was really weird for me, because it was a time that all my peers would go off to ball practice or some kind of kid event, and I didn't, and so I'd be finding myself filling that with work or other aspects during those hours, and then so what I would do is it's fine, but during those times, yes, of course, so I sought Scripture, became very acquainted with Psalm 41, with pray, God hears my prayers, be patient, wait on God, Philippians 4:6. These are all great passages that are a great comfort to me, and again, what I'm about to say, I don't want to sound like God is always going to answer your prayers, that that everything's always going to have a happy ending. And I can honestly tell you that I was very content doing ministry and serving the Lord during that season of life, and that God did give me a sense of purpose and a sense of peace in that. But somewhere around 2012, we had a very special event happen in our life where a little somebody came into our world. I was 41 years old when this happened. I became a dad. 41. And there's moments that I think that it's good because I'm patient and a little more established in myself. But there's also a time where the energy levels and such, I think to myself, man, this would have been a lot easier at 26, 27. And so, but it has been an absolute joy. But we had a chance in 2012 to expand our family and to welcome this little dude right here. Come here. Into our world.
Hi.
This is Mr. Way. He's our son. He is 8. And we love him. He was 6 months old, and I think that this has been the kind of the change in the story, that Father's Day in my life went from something that was okay, it's just another Sunday, to a very important day, a very blessed day, but most importantly, a moment where I am grateful to God and I give Him all the glory every Father's Day for answering that prayer. And Wade, did you know that you're an answer to prayer? And that I love you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So happy Father's Day this week. I know whether you have got a whole yard full of kids, or whether you're like I was a few years ago, but just hope, just secure in the Lord and following Him with your life. But again, this week, I hope that you have a happy Father's Day. Remember, patience is an important part of our faith, and that there are times that we can be, when God does answer your prayer, to be grateful and give all the glory and the honor to Him at those times. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.